As a kid, I think I watched a little bit too much Mutual of Omaha Wild Kingdom. I didn't want to miss an episode. Later on in life, if there was a movie or a book that was written about it, I really wanted to read it, watch it. I wanted to consume as much as I could. In college, we had a schoolmate that was from Zimbabwe, and so he had told us about the apartheid, how they lost their farms, and I was just intrigued by everything Africa. Some 30 years later, after I was watching those episodes of Mutual of Omaha, Wild Kingdom, I got a chance to go to Africa with Brother Chuck Fernandez. And when I got off the plane there in Nairobi, the sights, the sounds, the smells, the air, I could feel as if I was home. It was absolutely amazing. And just as I had always envisioned, we climbed into a Land Rover and we headed off and eventually into the interior. It was absolutely surreal. This is where I find that we are today in our devotional. We find ourselves in the New Testament, the book of 1 Peter. And here's Peter, an individual that he had spent time with Jesus. Roughly 3 years being discipled by the Lord, seeing miracles. It's just been amazing to see the authority of his teaching, to hear about his death, burial, and resurrection, and then to see that. To see him crucified, to see him raised from that tomb, to see him ascend. It was amazing. And so now Peter is writing to those that have been scattered. And you can see in his writing, in particular in 1 Peter, verses 3 through 12, the context there, you can see him just amazed at their belief. And so the printed portion of our text today is 1 Peter 1:8. In whom ye have not seen, ye love. In whom though now you see him not, yet believing, ye rejoice with joy unspeakable and full of glory. And so he's telling them, you've not seen him, but you love him. You've not seen him, but you believe. And you do it with joy. Joy that's unspeakable and full of glory. It's as if Peter here now is remembering back in John 20:29 when Thomas sees Jesus after being away for about 8 days after the resurrection. And Thomas wants to see the nail prints and the scars. At the end of 29, he says, blessed are they that have not seen and believe. As a kid, I didn't know if I'd go to Africa or not. But I had a strong hope about that. But it's not nearly as strong as seeing my Jesus in the flesh. You see, for now, I sense him in all of creation. Now I sense him in the providence of my life. Now I sense him in the peace when I should be upset. I hear that still small voice calming my heart in difficult times, telling me it's going to be okay. Do we have the faith of those that are scattered, of the diaspora? Do we have that kind of faith? I hope so. And even more so, I hope we have joy unspeakable and full of glory. Let this passage just kind of resonate with you today. May you have the hope of those that are scattered as we continue to gather. God bless you. Thank you for listening in. May you be encouraged and be with the Lord. Follow him through your day. I'm going to continue on in my journey, and I hope you do too. I'm going to journey with Jesus. God bless.